Hey Siri, battle stations. Good morning. Late start. That's okay. We had a little bit of a hiccup this morning, but back on track, I think. So hopefully the rest of the day works out a little better. Let's jump into stuff. I got a busy day. It's another busy day. Yeah, I haven't done it. I haven't set anything up. We had a huge problem. Also, I'll talk about this in Rose Thorn Bud, but we had a huge problem this morning, which is why things got going a little later than I wanted. The day started off great, and then it all went to hell. So how the rest of the day is gonna go? Pfft. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay. So let's go through the day. So Rose Thorn Bud. Then we need to do some emergency hacking. Emergency QNAP hacking. We'll talk about that during Rose Thorn Bud, but that was why I was late, is my NAS, which has a bunch of stuff that I need to get going, died again. It just totally, and it's for no good reason. Everything's fine. The drives are good. Hardware is great. It's just a dumb software thing that is totally preventable. So we're gonna put some protections in place to prevent it, hopefully. Then we're gonna finally get back to the WebRTC, and we're gonna refactor it. And boy, does it need to be refactored. It's a mess. But we proved it works. We're going to refactor it. And then I kind of want to spend some time with FinanceKit. And we might not get to this today. But it might be like tomorrow's thing. But I think we're going to be probably shifting gears to kind of focus a little bit more on FinanceKit and doing things in the iOS world. So that'll be interesting. I've done a little bit of iOS, and I have a dev account and all that kind of stuff. But I would not call myself an app developer for iOS. doesn't mean I can't become one. So let's go into our rose thorn bud, and we're gonna do this on a new page. I'm gonna have a dedicated page for rose thorn buds, I think. We'll take this one. Let's clean it up. Clean it up. And then we're gonna put a big title at the top like this. Rose thorn bud. And our rose, we'll just go ahead and put these like this. Thorn and bud. Good. Bad. And I don't know, looking forward. Is there a single word synonym to looking forward? Hey Bobby, is there a single word synonym to looking forward?
Oh, hey there. You finally need my help, huh? Well, anticipate could work as a single word synonym for looking forward. How's that for you?
That works for me. Anticipating. Okay. So I last streamed, it's been a while. It's been almost a week since I streamed last. I took Thursday and Friday off. I wasn't feeling great. There was a lot going on. Wyatt was home all week. And so just didn't sign on. And Wednesday was super short because I got up so early to do the stream that I was exhausted. So I really haven't done a full-on stream for a full-on week. So it's good. It's good to be back. We had a good week. We had a nice little party at our place. That was really fun. Saw a bunch of people I haven't seen in a long time. And that was really good. We barbecued, grilled, whatever you want to call it. And lots of kids. The house is still recovering from all the people who were coming through. We had some folks stay over, and that was great. So it was a really good time. That was fun. What else is Rose? Today is the first day of school. First day of school. So, and I always love this time of year. Because it feels, the day after Labor Day, in many ways, it feels a lot more like New Year's than New Year's. Because it's sort of the transition from like summer, screwing around, to fall, let's get to work. And kids go back to school, and, you're ready to get going again. And, all the summer fun stuff is done. Burning Man's done. It's time to get to it. And the weather seems to be just like it flipped on a dime. So it's very fall-like in New York today. Crisp, nice. Love it. Love it. So I'm going to just put fall. What else is a good rose? I think those are good. That's good. Thorns. Oh, things are breaking. Everything's breaking. So, oops. So, that was funny. I erased stuff as I said things are breaking. Yeah, my NAS is puking for no reason. We have to have an electrician come out today, so electrical issues. Yeah, annoying. Like, I was all geared up, ready to start streaming this morning. So excited. And then I boot up everything, and nothing works because everything's waiting on the NAS, and the NAS is totally crashed. And restart it, and you know, and what's annoying about like QNAP devices is there's no like serial port. There's no way to get like a console to see what's going on. The only power I have, if I can't get onto its web interface or SSH into it, is the power button, which is not a great thing to do. You know, hold down the power button until it shuts off and turn it back on. Like, doesn't feel good. That's what it did though, and it didn't come up at first. And so I was really, oh crap, you know, this thing's dead. I'm gonna have to really like lose another day, fight with this thing, because all the stuff for streaming and, you know, the bot and a lot of the, you know, the intros and all that kind of stuff is all on there, and everything kind of hangs. Windows does not do good when a network drive that you have things on is just suddenly not available. It's just more than happy to just sit there and say, oh, I don't know what to do, I'm gonna hang. So had to get it back up and running to really start today, and it wouldn't come up. And then I just tried it again. Luckily it came up. So what's happening is that one of the apps that runs on the device gets into a state some number of days. I mean, like, we're talking 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, where it will suddenly start just eating memory. It gets into some like busy loop or something and starts eating memory, and then the machine runs out of memory, says, oh god, I'm running out of memory, I'm going to kill off stuff. Never kills off the offender. And then before I notice it, the machine's unusable. It's, you know, deep into swap. It's, you know, you can't SSH in. It can't do anything. And so the only thing you can do is like hard reset it. And then when you hard reset it, like, you know, all your shit was running, you know, then I got to rebuild file systems. And, you know, right now it's in the middle of like, let me redo all the RAID because we had an issue. So that's very annoying. So what I want to do today, part of the task today, is to write a little monitor to figure out what is eating memory and how do we automatically kill it. This is the kind of stuff we used to have to do back in the blip days, where we'd have like, hey, let me write a little monitor to just like watch the transcoding servers, because occasionally the transcoder will just decide to go bananas, and rather than just letting the machine hang, let's kill it. We're gonna write that again. That old nugget. Bud. Anticipating. Yeah, what am I looking forward to? I don't know, just getting, you know, I'm really excited about some of the stuff that's happening now on one of the startup ideas around Web3, and I can't go into it too much, but like partnering with companies and doing interesting stuff, and it's part of the reason why I want to dig into FinanceKit a bit. So we're going to try to do that this week. If we don't get to it today, we will definitely spend a good chunk of the week on it. So I'm going to say spinning up on iOS. So I haven't done that in a while. And then like, just in general, getting into a rhythm. Summer's over, it's time for a new rhythm. So that's what we're looking forward to. So that's my rose thorn bud. Can I rearrange these pages? Can I just like drag this guy? Can you go up here? Oh yeah, you can. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so this one today needs to go here. And rose thorn bud needs to go here. These are my first 2 pages. And the BRB page, janky BRB page goes there. Let me go back to this page. Haha! Check. All right, so what we're gonna do for the QNAP. I don't know whether or not I feel good about. There's a couple ways I could go about it. I have a Linux box that is sort of the utility box. It's a little server. It's just like some leftover gear that we have turned into a little Linux server. And it runs stuff like Homebridge and what else is running on there? Stuff like for the Unify Ubiquity APs. Stuff like that. So I could write a little tool there that would like SSH into the QNAP and say, hey, how's it going? How's the memory looking? Run a quick top or PS and figure it out and then dump back out. That would be one way to do it. It seems like that might be a little brittle. The other way I could do it is actually just put some code on the QNAP itself. And, it's just kind of a Linux box. I think it is literally a Linux box. And I have a home directory and I could put stuff in there and I could run stuff there. And that might be better, but it feels a little weird because it's supposed to be kind of an appliance and I don't really want to mess with it. But I think that's probably the route I'm going to go because I think it'll be more reliable. Well, let's do that. Let's jump into it. We don't need to have the bot over here, right? Okay. So our QNAP's name is Crate with a K. And I need to log into it with a password. Oh my God. Oh. There we go. Wonder why it says it can't get to my home directory these days. PWD, I'm in root. Okay. Well, what is home? Home. All right. Share. Okay. Homes. This is all the like actual shares. Yes, yes, yes. I see, I see. I wonder why that is. Share homes. All right, QNAP, share homes not found. Homes folder missing. Yikes, bud. Oh, hello. Well, I don't think I have my lighting on full brightness. Okay, I got a homes folder. Okay. Okay, very good. None of this is helpful. Okay. Enabling home folders creates a personal folder for each local and domain user on the NAS. When a home folder is created, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so maybe it's just something that's not on anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Enabling home folders. Okay. Control panel, privilege, users, home folder window appears. Okay. Hey. Control panel. Security. The privileges. Control panel, privilege, users. Oh, privilege. Ah, users. Click home folder. We don't have that. Aha. Okay. Okay, now we have a home folder. So great. I could have sworn I had that before. All right. Now I have a home folder. Hooray. Hooray for me. All right, now what do we have on here? Do we have Perl? No. Do we have Python? Python. Yes, 2.7. Oof. Okay. Do we have PS? Yes. Do we have top? Yes. Okay. All right. So let's try to do this with excuse my yawn. Oh, look at this. We started middle school. We have to get up extra early. Although we already got up pretty early. I already normally got up around 5:30, but it feels extra early this time. I don't know why. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to do this. I don't want to do any we're not going to use pip. We're not going to install anything. This is all going to be off the shelf. Here's another question. Can I cron? Ooh. Can I at? Ooh. Can I... screen? Okay. Did that start a screen? No, it did not. Okay, let's see if we can do an authorized keys. This is already me, right? chmod 0700, this, chmod 0600, authorized keys. Fantastic. That is fantastic, Pee-wee. Oh, I gotta put that one in there. I gotta put that one in there. I have a mind to do it like right this second, but I'll get back to it. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, yes. All right, so now... Right. So we didn't know whether or not... So we don't have cron. That's going to make it the hardest part. There's no cron. I mean, I can no-hup and just, like, sleep. No-hup. But I do have screen. That's weird. I have screen, but not no-hup. Screen. Cannot find term cap entry for X term color. Well, the fuck you say? var run utemp, no such file directory. So screen doesn't work correctly. Can I sue? Ugh. I mean, I might need to be root anyway. Okay. Can you screen? Can you cron? Oh wait, I'm looking. I'm cron tab. Aha. All right. Cron tab dash e. Must be SUID to work properly. Oh, look at all these cron jobs. Good fucking Christ. User local sbin. All right, so we'll run it as root. We'll cron it. These things are so hacky. I mean, look at this. Does that look like a well-designed system, or does it look like hacks on hacks? Looks like hacks on hacks, right? Ooh, do I have VI? Oh, I even have Vim. Look at you. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this in Python 2.7. Yes, I do. All right. So what we want to do, resource monitor for ARM to avoid CPU 100%. Resource monitor for x86. What kind of, what is this? Oh, that's ARM. Yeah, it is Linux. Quad-core ARM Cortex A57. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So top, help. Top. What does batch mode be? Okay. So top, batch mode. Same as S key. Okay. That's not helpful. Same as S key. Don't know what S key does. All right. So there's batch mode I get. And what do I get in here? What is VSZ? I think that's memory. Okay, let's do regular top, sort by memory. Yeah. Patch. This thing has plenty of memory too, you know? Like I even added more memory to it. Oh, is that VSZ is like virtual memory size or something? What is that? All right, like top VSZ.
That's not, what is that? Oh, no, that's dog's blood.
It's dog's blood. Right. You have the BusyBox version of top. It looks like BusyBox calculates %mem as VSZ over mem total instead of RSS over mem total. This is a good answer. Virtual memory isn't necessarily memory. For example, if a process memory maps a large file, the file's actually stored on disk, but it still takes up address space in the process. Address space, i.e. virtual memory in the process list, doesn't cost anything. It's not real. What's real is the RSS, res column, which is resident memory. That's how much of your actual memory a process is occupying. Okay, that's important. That's an important distinction. I don't think we have that, though. We do not. Same as S. This is what S key does. Well, that's interesting. Why are there only two? Because is it just to put my user? Okay. Is top even necessarily the best way to do this? There's also just PS, right? VM size. What's in PS? Select columns for display. QNAP columns. Columns N. Okay, show threads. Oh. Okay. Okay. What is this column? Command. PID, RSS, and command. Aha! Oh, very good. Oh, com, I should have known. Oh, interesting. All right. Well, I have to have the dash. Okay, interesting. Not what I expect. Oh, I see. Okay. 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 I think that's the route, right? That's the route. VM size. Let's put in. No, how did I get that thing before when I said, where it told me Without option. Be an ass. Right, come on. User group com args. PID, PPID, PGID, etime nice. R group, R user, time, stat, RSS. So let's put stat in the mix so we can see. I see. Okay, so these are zombies. Okay, and these are sleepings. Okay. 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 I think that's like fine. Right? And then if I do W, that gives me the whole command. Doesn't cut it off, right? No, I think it does cut it off. ESWUX, but this does not cut it off, right? No, definitely not. So it seems like I can't mix picking the columns. Although I think just WAUX should be fine because this is the same column, the VM size. I think this is RSS. So let's just do that. Okay. So now what we need to do is in Python 2, open that command and get its output. Easy enough, right? All right. Python system get output. Subprocess. Fine. Python. Wait, Python 3? No, Python. All right, import subprocess. Good start. Okay, fine. Be a jerk about that. Totally fine. So let's go back. Check output, was that what it was? Sub process check output. Oh. Make it extra challenging? Okay. Which is PS? It's in bin, yeah. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. And output equals subprocess check output. Bin PSWUX. Okay, shell equals true. Output. Okay. Output split. Output split on \n. Okay. So So lines equals output split. New line lines. Very good. Very good. Okay. 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 All right. Vim. Let's try. Here's something. Okay. All right. What is this? Share. Justin. Can I look in there? Yes. VimRC. Can I cat that? Very good. Syntax. Can't open file. Use your local share vim syntax. Oh, son of a bitch. No syntax for you. No syntax for you, you son of a... Okay. No syntax. Fine. Okay. Fine. Alright, so, we're gonna call this monitor memory. Import OS, import sub process, import RE. And then we're going to go output equals sub process check output bin ps wx shell equals true. And then we're going to say lines are equal to output split on new line and for line in lines. Parts equals RE split. Is it pattern first? I bet you it's pattern first. So it's going to be S plus line. Okay. Parts. Python. Oh ho ho ho! Look at that. Will you look at that? Okay. So there's already one slight wrinkle. Which is that the set of flags, what is it called? Status. Stat. So so VM size is sometimes blank. That's the issue. So let's try something. Python. It's like a parseint that'll return like RE search. Okay. Okay. Trying to think, what's the best way? Oh, hey Ish, how you doing? Trying to think of the best way. I could go, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna make a class and I'm gonna have all this stuff, and I can, but I just want to make this like simple and tight. So. But I also potentially want to like just sort this list. Well, the only ones I care about are the processes with memory. Hi there. Twitch TD. Twitch touchdown. Hello. So what we're going to do is if parts 0 is the PID, 1 is the user, that is, so then we're going to go RE search beginning, all numbers, end of the string. So if this is a number, we're going to call this processes, and we're going to just make it a generic array. And we're going to, what script am I writing that needs the output of PS? So there is a QNAP. Well, I'm using Vim because I'm actually editing this on the QNAP. Although I do use Vim pretty regularly. Also use Visual Studio Code. So I'm writing a little script that will monitor the memory of the apps running on the QNAP, the network attached storage, because one of them runs away at a certain point and I never catch it in time and the thing freezes, and then it's a pain in the neck to get it back up and running. So what this will do is take PS, look at the memory of all the processes, and if one of them is over some threshold or whatever, we will kill it. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, it's NAS. Yeah. Yes. Which, it took me a while to get on stream this morning because this thing was vomiting and I had to deal with that. So I want to not deal with that. All right, so memory is equal to the int of parts 2. And we're going to call this actually RSS, because that's what it is. I don't remember what RSS stands for, but it's like resident memory. I think that's what it was called. Now I gotta double check that. PS-O bleh. Yeah, RSS. Why can't I control Z? That's weird. All right. And then we're gonna processes append, and we'll just go ahead and create this like a super simple object, right? We're gonna call it, this is gonna be PID, and that's part 0. And that can also be turned into a real number. And then RSS is RSS. Okay. And then those are really the only two things we need, but just for debugging's sake, we are also going to include command is parts. Can't you limit the processes or use C groups and let the Linux kernel handle it? Well, I don't know how to do that. Probably could do that, but this is like, I want to keep this like user land because it's a hack, and I don't want to mess with the appliance too much. I certainly wouldn't want to like make adjustments to the kernel and then, you know, the thing installs its own updates and does its own things, and then I break something and then we're in a weird state and then it can't go forward. So this is like a nice user land, you know, hack but will work kind of thing. And it's quick. Oh yeah, can't. Okay, so 3 was stat and 4 was command, and then args is the next one. So put that parts 5, and then what we'll do, make it a little bit nicer. Out of range, you son of a bitch. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. List index out of range. What? It has nothing? Oh, it's empty. Okay. Okay, it's an empty line. That makes sense. That makes sense. If not line. I don't know. I mean, let's just do if line. Push it all in. I should do if not line and continue. Let's just do this. If len parts is less than, it needs to be at least 3. Continue. Very good. Okay. All right. Now, I have no idea what the threshold should be. I wish I could see like how much. Yeah, by the time I catch it, double or quadruple current memory usage. I mean, I could do that, I suppose. I mean, which one is even the biggest? Because these all seem pretty small. Then how do I add columns to this? These Apache things are doing the most right now. Or I could just monitor the data for data collection and then chart or find them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is like just the next thing I want to do in this thing, no matter what, is write it out to some log. And then maybe we don't kill anything for now, but we just watch it for a couple days and then see where it goes. You know, I didn't see this Apache process when I ran that thing, though. That's kind of weird, right? No, it's in there. Okay, it's in there. All right, for process in processes, print process. That's good enough for now. So just so I can get a better look at it. That's better. All right. And let's find the Apache one. It was like an Apache proxy. All right. So here's the big memory user. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. So this one's using 31,000. What is that, megabytes? No, it's got to be more than that.
Holy shit. That's not... What is that? Oh, no, that's dog's blood.
Dog's blood. Three gigs. Doesn't make sense either. All right, well, whatever. What do we have free here? 12 gigs free. Four gigs used. Okay. There's plenty of memory. Is it in bytes? I mean, I would think so, yeah. This seems like a really small number for bytes. Okay, so let us remind ourselves how we do sorting. Let's sort. Python sort, right? And I need to sort with a function. Item getter, what is, okay. This item getter, adder getter. Adder getter, age. All right, so. Thanks. From operator, import item getter. Okay. Okay. And what we're going to do is L equals foo 1, foo 2, foo 4, and foo 3. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, I got a mess going. Foo 4 and a foo 3. Okay. Sorted. Sorted L. Oh, just figured it out. It's like magic. Did you modify my array? No. Okay. I think we need to make this a little more complicated. Right? Because it just like took the first one. So we actually need to do like PID. Let's just do it like more realistically. RSS. PID. RSS. Yeah, sure, that. That's the big one. Okay. L. Sorted L. Okay. How did it sort it? It sorted it by the PID, the first one. Okay. Item getter returns a callable object that fetches item from its operator and uses operator's get item method. If multiple items are specified, return a tuple of lookup values. Okay. I don't think item getter is what we want. I don't think adder getter is what we want either. Because we can't go like L 0 dot PID because there's not an attribute. We need like a dict getter. From operator or dict getter. Operator. Method caller. All right. Item getter Python dict. Okay, it does work. Okay. So, go back here. Sorted, and the key is item getter. Okay. So, sorted L key is equal to item getter RSS. Very good. Okay. And then kind of sorted, is there like reverse and sorted? Reverse. Look at that. Sorted L keeps item getter RSS reverse equals true. Very good. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do, processes, sorted processes, we need operator, from operator, import item getter. keeps item getter RSS. Reverse equals true. Okay, that looks great. That looks wonderful. I don't understand what all these things are. Wait. Those things should not be in there. Okay. Oh. That should not... Huh. That's confusing. I'm confused. Alright, let's do another test. Oops. Alright. Okay, res. Result. Result is none. Yes. If result. Print test. So it should not run. Okay. Is this a single quote, double quote thing? Huh. Okay. No, it's doing the same thing. Wait. No, it's not. Okay. I need to take out some debug stuff. Take that out. Yeah, that's doing very well. Okay. So the thing that is eating up the most memory right now is MySQL. Shocker. Okay. I wonder if I actually need the arguments. It makes such a mess. Okay. So this is Python 2, so the only kind of string formatting stuff we have is like %, right? I don't even remember how to do that stuff. Okay. Print T join process PID. RSS process CMD. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. Join takes exactly one argument, you son of a bitch. Alright, fine. Are you serious? Come on, bro. All right, we got to do a better job than this. Fine. Let's just remember how to do this. So D, S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Foo. Numbers required, not a list. Okay. Okay. That wasn't so hard. D, S, right? And then process PID, process RSS, process CMD. Nope. Oh my God. Nope. Okay. Very good. And then I think we could do like minus 8D, minus 10D, 12D. There we go. Now I got plenty of room. Okay. And we definitely don't need 8. We actually only need 5. That'll give us 6. Okay. All right. Now we need time. Import date time. Print date time now. Print date time dot date time now. That works. Okay. Ugh. I have too many things happen. I keep switching back and forth between like, oh, I need to close this, but I'm in DOS, so I'm going to Control D. Okay. Anyway, so we need daytime. What are you? What is this stray thing? From date time, import date time. Print date time now. Okay. And we only need like, I don't know, top 10, right? Cool. Okay. Okay. Now, we're gonna... Oh my gosh. Now, if I remember correctly, I can't do this. Cron tab dash E. Must be suid. What a jerk. And this is roots cron. So I want to put this somewhere. So what we're going to do, we'll see if it lets me do this. So share Justin. I'm going to make a directory in here called QNAP. Python user local bin Python share Justin QNAP monitor memory .py into share Justin QNAP monitor memory .log. Okay. Okay. All right. Cron tabby. Sudo cron tabby. Every second, every minute, do this for now. And then we'll change it to be once an hour, I think. Okay. So now I should be able to tail F. Yes. Tail F monitor memory .log. Okay. We should see a thing. while we are waiting for this thing. Hey, it worked. Try that. Switch on the music. Not sure about this. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Let's try that. All right. So this is working. This is going to keep spitting stuff into this log. And then what we'll do is we'll have to just check on this, like, you know, once a day or something until we see which one of these things is being a jerk. Okay. So what we're going to do now is make this run it at a different... We're not going to run it every minute. We don't need every minute. We need it every hour. So we'll run it at 23 minutes past the hour. Okay? Okay. Done. For now. Done for now. Fantastic. All right, so I'm going to take a little break, and then we'll come back to WebRTC. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back. Before I completely move on from this, I was thinking.
Holy shit. That's not. What
No,
is that?
no, no. We've already watched that. I gotta change that so that when, because right now if I just like turn on and off the scene, it replays the clip. I gotta fix that. All right, so what I was thinking is, before I move on, let's go look on Etsy. And where's all the cron stuff kept? Cron D? Cron? Where is cron? There's like Etsy cron tab, right? That's not even here. Default config cron tab. Okay, that's good. So it's actually not in Etsy. I think it's in Spool? Var? var LED value. Well, what I was worried about is, you know, I was worried earlier about, I don't want to change something so much that like system updates aren't going to run. And I did edit roots cron tab. So I hope it doesn't like, if I do a system update, like blow away my thing. Which I suppose would be okay. Not the end of the world. I just have to be aware of it. Or does it say like, oh, this is not what I expect. This isn't the right file. And then it pukes the update. I guess I won't stress out about it right now. I'll come back to it. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Close all the things. Back in the chat bot. All right. We're going to open. You know what? Close all. Close window. No. That did not do what I wanted. New window. Fine. Okay. All right. Running here again. That looks fine. So what we want to do is refactor this. One, we want to take it out of like just straight up index.html because that's gross. We want to make it more like, you know, a proper class. And then just in general, like clean all this stuff up because it's very messy. This we don't need anymore. Yeah, sure. Real fucking sure, okay? Okay. All right, so we're gonna create a new file. And we'll call this, I don't know, streamtooth.js, okay? And I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on how we do, this over here. JavaScript, like modern JavaScript classes. I don't remember. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, every, I gotta think about this. Because there was the 2 roles before, there was a 3 roles before. Let's think about this. We need a, I think we're gonna do a little planning here. So we had the 3 roles before, right? We had, we'll go into this mode. Okay, so we had streamer role. We had restreamer role. We had viewer role. And ideally we want to eliminate these roles. We don't want to do it roles based, but here we had an input that was what was this input? Let's find this piece. Get user media. User media. Okay. And that went to a connection peer. or a peer connection. And then that went to the cloud, right? And then Restreamer had the cloud, and that went to terrible cloud, a peer connection, and that went to a different peer connection, and that went to the cloud. And the viewer just had peer connection. And this went to the viewer. And this went to the viewer. And this went to the viewer. Like that. So everything's going to have some number, at least one. Well, actually no. 0 or more outbound peer connections. Now, can we declare this stuff at the top, or should I do it all just with this? Private properties. Okay. Out. Inbound. And what I want to do, I'm going to shorten this, and I'm going to shorten this, and we're going to have an end stream. Well, in, out, and stream. Okay, so these are all private members. Okay. So let's declare what these are. Inbound peer connection. Outbound peer connections. Local stream. And then we're also going to have I want to call this a video, but I don't want to call it video because it's a video tag, but it's like a video element. Okay. And then what we will also need, And I don't know, maybe I should abstract this, but I don't know if I'm going to abstract it right away. But we need the connection to Firebase, right? And I think we can just go ahead and say this is going to be Firebase, right? And what do we actually call it? We call it DB. Okay. Firestore. DB. DB. This you have to pass in. This DB equals to that one. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't actually think I need these to be private, to be honest. I think I'm going to make these just right like this for now, and then I can go back and refactor them to be private later, if I even feel like I need that. I don't really think I need that. Oh, I'm in the wrong view. Here we go. All right. So, in the case of the streamer, this user media will be used to create the stream, and then that will be passed to the outbound peer connection and to the element. That should also be passed in. This element equals element. Oops. Okay. All right. So let's do this. We're going to go like this. No. This turns into just a box. I'm going to call this the stream, right? And that's what goes into the other two things. And similarly for this guy. Oops, that's cool. I can do a better job than that. Okay. And then here, that goes. That's not what I want though. Oops, forward. This goes to here and oh. And that's the stream. What are these with these stray marks I'm getting all of a sudden? Whoa, that's not cool. The pencil's acting crazy. Okay. Okay. Very good, very good, very good. I'm out of coffee. Okay. So that covers that. We've got an element These are the elements. So this was, that's just element. This is the element. This is element. What is going on with that? Oh, I hate that. I hate everything about that. I don't know what that is. Ah, frustrating. Okay, so that's the element. And then we've got both the inbound. These are the inbounds. And these are the out. Oh, now I can't even because I'm trying to avoid stray marks, I can't write properly. So it's just like back to left-handed writing. One of the things I like about writing on the iPad with an Apple Pencil is that I don't have to worry about smudging with my left-handedness. But now I'm getting stray marks from the Apple Pencil when I rest my hand on the iPad. So now I'm right back to contortion mode. Nobody wants contortion mode when they're writing. Okay. Okay, so now the first thing we do in here, we have this init. We're going to assume, and then we're going to create peer connection. And then here and create peer connection. See how messy this is? I can't wait to get this better. You get our ICE servers. Okay. And what was kind of confusing was that we have this just generic create peer connection, but it was kind of overloaded in a way in that in the case of the streamer role, it was creating an outbound connection. And in the case of the restreamer and viewer roles, it was creating an inbound. And I don't want to have roles. I don't want to have you're a streamer role. I don't want to do that kind of tracking anymore. That was ugly and gross. So we're not going to kick anything off from the constructor. You're going to have to actively call one of two things, right? Or maybe one method. Because in all cases, you have some kind of input. Okay. And I think long term, we won't ever actually even use get user media. It's not like you're going to want to stream from OBS to this thing. You're not going to want to stream from your browser to this thing. So it almost doesn't even matter. We could have Okay. Okay. So we need a method like connect, create input, I have something like connect input connection. Connect connection. That seems weird. It could be called start input connection and start input do I call this user media? I guess, I don't have to worry too much about the names. I can always change them. And the start input connection is going to be given a key of some sort. Okay. So let's start with the start input media. So the way this will work is and does that work like that? Okay. So this dot stream then equals navigator media devices get user media devices get user media, and the constraints are, and let's keep this tight. So our constraints. And was it just video true, audio true? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, what we're gonna need, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. So now I can, at this point, I could connect it to the video element. And so I could put logic in here as like, if you've passed in a video element, then like go ahead and assign it, or I could assume that the video element is always going to be there. I don't know if that's a good assumption. I suppose it's fine for now. I could make stream a getter, a setter, and then if you set stream, then it'll check the video element and go ahead and set it. Go ahead and attach it, the source object to that. That's another way I could do it. So let's do this. I actually do want to do this like this. Okay, and then we're going to get stream. Set stream. That's how it worked. Yeah. Okay. Getter, setter for stream. If set, then attach to set and video. And if video is okay. 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 So in here, I'm going to break this up because this was a bunch of different stuff. Got a big mess going here. Create peer connection. Okay. We'll go ahead and go back to doing it this way. iServer REST URL. To make this static, just use keyword static. Okay. Okay. Guess I can const this as well, right? Doesn't matter. Okay. From there, we can create the peer connection with that, right? And this is the input one, so we know which one we're assigning it to. So this n is equal to new RTC peer connection ice servers. Let's be really clear what that is. Okay. And then we need a couple of different events. We definitely need ICE candidate. We need track. We need connection state change. The rest of these we don't need. And I feel like when here's a question I don't know. I feel like when I'm doing a closure, don't think I need to hold on to this in self, right? JavaScript closure. But let's see. But it's not right. It's an anonymous function. Anonymous function. This self. Nope. Nope. All right. That's going to be really hard to find. So I'm just going to assume that I don't need to. And then when it breaks, I'll fix it. How about that? Oh, that reminds me. Okay. I'm actually going to have to duck out in a little bit. I have a meeting in 30 minutes. Okay, so on candidate inbound. Let's try that. Okay, and then this in on what were the other things I needed? Track and connection state change. Track. This on track inbound. Okay. This in on what was it? Connection state change. On ice connection state change. On ice connection state change. Okay. That's it. And does this need to be? Oh yeah, it does need to be because I need to await this. I don't think I need to await the creation of the connection. don't think so. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. So now we have on candidate inbound event, on track inbound event, and on state inbound event. Great. Very good. Man. Tired already. I've only been on for like 2 hours. I'm already getting sleepy. It's not good, dude. It's not good. It's not good. I've had 2 coffees. I don't know. I might need some more. Let's try to get a little further. Because I got this call coming up. So maybe I just get through this next part, do the call. I'll take a break during the call. Because I think it's only going to be like 10 minutes. Stupid call.
Camelot. It's only a model.
It's only.
Camelot. It's only a model.
Okay, so let's keep going. Now, before I had trouble with this, like, yeah. So, I almost want to create another class that is like a peer connection and ICE candidate pair. But that seems silly at the same time. Because A, I think they're probably already in there. Okay. So I've done that, right? And now I've got PC. Okay, PC. How do I get the candidates? Transceivers. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm going to have to look at that later. I have the local description. But that's not what I want. The local description is just the offer. Okay. So maybe I do need to do that. Create like a class that those two things together. Yeah, I think I do want to do that because then I can do all kinds of extra stuff on that. Okay. Can we create an inner class? It does not appear we can do an inner class. Does not like that. Okay, and inside this is the peer connection. And this is the ICE candidates. Okay. So what we're going to do is make this lazy load. Let's just be really explicit. Okay. Here's Here's an interesting conundrum. Can I have an async constructor? No. But I can't await. Oh. All right, hang on a second. Hello. Okay, so not only do I have a meeting in 15 minutes, but in the middle of that meeting, the electrician's going to arrive. Perfect. And how is this meeting being conducted? Okay. Google Meet. Google. Maybe what I'll do, I'll see if I can just BRB for a while. I don't know. Or maybe I'll call it. I don't know. I don't know the right way to do this. Okay. No. Backwards. Okay. And then we're going to do basically the same thing. I'm going to take all this, and what we may be able to do is abstract some of this stuff, so I don't need all these events. Okay, I'm going to change this a little bit. So I wonder if I should call this handler or handle or something. Just leave it. And what we're going to do, actually, we're going to make this a little bit cleaner. So when we get a candidate inbound, the one thing we look at is candidate, right? The rest of it we don't need. So we're going to pass in candidate. And if we need to debug it, we can debug it over there. We're going to call this register candidate. Register track, I guess. Register state. I'll come back to those. Now we look at track and streams. But first we're going to do this. So register candidate, we get the candidate. So we're going to do into this ICE push the candidate. Just go back on. Yeah. Okay. And this will be this on ICE complete. I don't know. But that's not actually what we want to call. Because we want to have a set of event handlers. Excuse me. Okay, well, my call's going to start in like 4 minutes. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do this. We're going to go here. On a call. Got my phone. All right.
Can you see all the colors of the universe? When you look up towards the stars, can you see what I see? Can you see all of the different colors? All of the colors of the universe? The colors. All of the colors of the. When you look up towards the stars, can you see what I see? Can you see all of the different colors? All of the colors of the universe. The colors.
Okay. That was a long break. That was way too long. I may have to jump back in and out because the electrician's now here. So, not that I don't even think anyone's watching, so it doesn't really matter. Is anyone there? Okay. But it should continue to work. I need to work. All right, I remember. So what we need, this is not correct. We're not going to call on ice complete. On ice complete is going to call take a handler. And then we're going to, this registers a handler. Okay, we're going to dispatch ice complete. Dispatch event, right? And if this handlers for handler of this handler's event name. And then we need like an event like object, but it's fine. You can have this. Okay. Okay. It's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. All right, I gotta go check on this guy again one more time. I'm gonna like pop back and forth in this until this guy's done. Oops. Oh man, this eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna be so annoyed if this thing's broken. Okay, be right back. All right. Yikes, bud. All right. So he's still here. I'm going to give you guys a quick update. And then probably I'm going to have to keep bouncing back and forth. So it's probably not worthwhile to me to keep doing this. So I'm going to give you a quick update, then sign off probably for the day. Maybe I'll come back. I don't know. But we'll pick this up tomorrow. But TLDR is having a bit of a problem with a breaker. And that's leading to a problem with a sub panel. And the sub panel is needed for the car because we have an EV. So that's what we're doing. And I'm like having to like help him like, oh, can you plug it in? Can you unplug it? Can you start it charging? Can you uncharge it? Or stop the charging? So that's what I'm doing. In terms of where we're leaving off.
Camelot. It's only a model.
Yeah. In terms of where we're leaving off. I'm going to wrap up this like abstraction of the RTC connection and the ICE candidates together. Complete this sort of hacked up, I don't know what to call it hacked up, but this like event handler like setup. And then connect that into the rest of this, and then I should be good to take on the next step. So I'm going to cut out here. Sorry I was away for so long only to just bail on you, but I also don't think anyone is here. So I think it's okay. And if I can jump back on in a little bit, I will. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.